Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Delays and welcome back to Regrowth. In the last episode, we were working not only just re-equipping all of our stuff, but also we were working with Mechanism to make some the induction storage system for power. Don't really have any plans to set that up because I don't see us needing it. If we ever do, we'll set it up, but otherwise, it's in our AE system and it's there if we need it. So, one of these days we are going to return to the Outer Lands. And, pretty much, I've upgraded my slime crossbow, by the way, as fast as it can go. It shoots as fast as it can. And the sword is upgraded. It's got 19 attack damage, I think. What did our other one have? This guy had 11. So, much stronger, much stronger, and that's kind of what I wanted. So today we're gonna throw this stuff in here. I want to work towards getting blood magic up and running so that we can start making filled sockets. Now, as you see, I went ahead and made an elite fluid tank. I actually have that on autocraft and all that kind of fun stuff. And yeah, this guy basically, I filled up for the most part the life essence, and yeah, this goes really slow. We need to make some new runes. We need to make the runes of dislocation. Now these guys, I don't need the magical potions anymore. I wanted to see how to make those. I think we can automate those pretty easily. So if we ever get to the point where we need to do that, we can. So we need runes of dislocation, and I have enough for 9, but do we have, yes, Magician's Blood Orb is good enough. So we just need some stone and buckets of water. So let's just get 3 buckets. I don't think this is going to use the buckets. We're going to need stone times a good bit. And where is somewhere, I guess right here would be fine. We can fill up our buckets. You know, let's get like 9 buckets. Why not? We have plenty of iron. But yeah, so today we are going to upgrade our altar and try to get things better for making more, just making more stuff. So 1, 2, and 3. And then same thing. I don't know why I'm throwing those on the ground. Just shift click them, and we're gonna just do that. So 1, 2, 3, and then our buckets we got again, and this should be the last set. So what the runes of dislocation do, I haven't actually said that, is they will allow us to essentially make the transfer rate between the tank and then the internal tank of the blood altar go a lot faster. So I've been working down here trying to get the next tier of the blood altar set up, and in order to get this we're going to need, well, we're going to need beacons. We're going to need 4 beacons, in fact. So we need to go kill 4 withers. Now, we can't make another infernal rod. There is one key piece of that I kind of forgot about, and that is pride shards. So if we look at pride shards, we only have 1. We need 2 in order to make the next, in order to make another infernal rod, which will prevent wither damage. That's kind of the whole point of that one. So that's something that we'll have to deal with later, but we're going to come up here and we're just going to fill that guy up nice and full. So I have 2 little levers here. I couldn't figure out a way to make it 1, but that's fine. So we are storing a lot of life essence, and we have a full inventory here. We can make the next blood orb, but before we do, I want to go get the beacons. So in order to do that, we're going to go to the Nether and hope that we have good armor. I don't think we do, so what we're going to do is we're going to make some diamond armor. So helmet, leggings, boots, and a chest plate. Now we should also have access to, if we don't have books up here for like protection or blast protection, we should have some, we should be able to make some. So I don't think, you can't enchant these guys, but we have projectile protection, don't really want that. Feather falling 4, I'll take that. Fire protection. Something is watching me. Nothing is watching me. Power 4. Okay, we don't have any protection books, but we can make protection books. So, we don't need the runes of dislocation anymore. So if we want protection on our armor, let's see. Magical books. Aren't those a thing in this? What can we use? Experience. Can we not? Experience drops? No. Okay, never mind. That is not a thing in this one. So, let's see. Enchanted book. We have a sharpness 2. So let's get some experience drops. And let's go get some books. I don't have books on autocrafted, do I? So, books. Let's actually type it in the right place. Teach it that way, and then what we can do is we can also teach the blank patterns. No, don't use silver wood, use jungle wood, and we can just throw those in the system, and we should be able to go ahead and tell the system to make, let's make 10 books, 12 books. It's going to use the silver wood planks. That's whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Doesn't matter all that much. Alright, so we have some books. All we have to do is come up here and eat a bunch of experience drops. And we'll get a level 30. Disarming 2. Not something I really care about, so... Decay 1, Sharpness. There's so many different, like, enchants right now. Blast Protection 4. I will take that. So we have Feather Falling, we have Blast Protection. We need more experience drops for 1. Which we can make literally tons of. So I'm just going to make, like, stacks upon stacks. And let's go ahead and get another 30 levels. Power 4. I just want some decent diamond armor for now. We're going to make much better armor soon enough. But just having a little bit of diamond armor would be useful. Alright, let's sleep. I'm really getting sick of this rain. But yeah, so we'll go kill not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 withers. And that should be good enough. Knockback 2. God, these are terrible luck. But it's not really costing me all that much. Protection 3, that's good enough. Power 3, yuck. Alright, let's get rid of some of these books. You know what, we'll put them in here, because I haven't been using this all that much. And let's go ahead and enchant some of our gear. So, diamond boots will get feather falling to begin with. I think on the pants we are going to put blast protection. Protection 3, we'll see on that one. So we should be able to go ahead and equip some of this. And we're going to kill all of the withers in the nether so that we can get the pride shards. I have an extreme potion. That's, wow. Take those down. I have an extreme potion that's going to give us strength, so it should make the second part of the fight a lot easier. Aqua Affinity 1. Yuck. Alright. Efficiency 3. We have one more book. So here's hoping we get something halfway decent. Unbreaking. Yuck. Alright, so I'm going to put Protection 3 on the helmet. And I need to do that. So Protection 3, that's good enough. Feather Falling. I still want some sort of protection, so can we make like 20 books? Alright, well, it's now super bright, and whoops, I want these guys. And we'll just keep doing this until I basically run out of stuff. Unbreaking would be good, but at the same time, I don't really care. Smite 4. That'd be good if we didn't have a Tinker's Construct sword, but we have one, so all of these are bad. So hopefully we can get something halfway decent so that we can start. We could just enchant the chest plate, but that could give us bad things as well. Let's. Ooh, that has fire protection, unbreaking 3. Wow, that's got a lot of stuff, but nothing that great. Nothing that I really want on my armor. Flame 1. So we'll try just a little bit more. I have 2 more stacks after this one of stuff. There's a protection 3. We can put protection 3, protection 4. We need 4 levels. And then honestly, if we can get something halfway decent for protection, even a protection 3 for the boots, to get feather falling protection, you can do that, right? It's been a while since I've actually done any kind of enchanting in Minecraft, because, yeah, I don't do this too often. Otherwise, there's feather falling 4. We already have that, but that's nice to have an extra. Now, when we make the bound armor, there's a couple of different things we could do, and I don't know that I want to. We could actually put in different sigils and make essentially a augmented bound armor, which would allow us to do a lot of cool things. One of the biggest things is it would allow us to get basically have nice effects on all of our stuff. So I think let's just go for broke. Actually, let's go one more book. Implosion 3. That sounds like fun, but we need a little bit more stuff. So experience. You know, I only have like 6 more books. Let's get like 3 stacks. I got 4. We'll just try to finish this off and see what we can get. If anything good. Efficiency 3. So many books, so many bad enchants for what I want. Power 4. We've gotten a lot of power 4s, which is nice if we had a vanilla bow, but we don't, so it doesn't really matter. Fire protection 3. It's terrible. And unbreaking 3. Not a terrible thing, but not a good thing either. Another power 4. Game really likes the power 4s today, so efficiency 4. Alright, we're going for broke. Let's get our 30 levels. And here goes nothing. Protection 3, unbreaking 3. That's fine. We have decent armor. It's not that great, but it's not that bad. Let's go ahead and put all of the books in here. And I guess if we ever need them, we can deal with them. Now, how long? Okay, we got 20 seconds. So, is there anything that I don't want to take? I've already put this stuff away. Where's my Bealizer and that kind of stuff? I guess I put that in there. Wand of the Forest. Yeah, I guess I put that stuff in there. That's fine. We don't really need it. So, there we go. Sun Scorch is done. We can put this stuff like so. And let's head into the Nether. So I still haven't fixed the Nether portals. This portal down, isn't there a portal here? Yeah, this portal down here will not take us back here. We'll be over there, but that's fine. It's whatever. So we just have to find a halfway decent place to take on the Wither. I think we were doing it back in here before. So that seems like a good enough place for me now. So we need to kill 4 Withers. Now this magical potion will give us stuff for 25 minutes, so that should be more than enough time to take on a bunch of Withers. So we're just going to get decently far away, and we're going to ping them as soon as we can. Oh no, I don't have my, uh-oh. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna leave for a second. We'll be right back. I forgot to grab my crossbow bolts. Whoops. That was a dumb mistake. These guys like to spawn around the Eldritch portal, so we'll just avoid them. The Wither shouldn't really be doing anything. That area should be unloaded, but it is going to kill time, which is kind of bad. So let's try to hurry up. I got one shot off. Oh, I put them in here. Okay, so we had one loaded, and I forgot to grab the rest of the bolts, so that's why I did that. Alright, let's reload. We'll head into the Nether, and hopefully the Wither is still over here. Alright. I can't seem to hit him. There we go. He's not really doing anything, so... And... there we go. We get the Nether Star? Yes, we did. Oh yeah, the ores are going to like to explode. So let's go ahead and make yet another one. We've got our pride shard, so we can at least go ahead and make that just ruined our regeneration, I realized. We can at least go ahead and make you know, it might be easier just to tank him and do that. We have all the pride shards that we're going to need, so we can go ahead and make that. The Infernal Rod again. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of be regretting the regeneration. So let's take this one a little bit more carefully. Only slightly, though. So he'll spawn here just a second. Really trying to go over there. And they can destroy blocks to try to escape. He wants to go somewhere, but I don't know where he wants to go. But he's dead. We have 3. Awesome. So, I guess one more time. Grab this stuff, I guess. Doesn't really matter to me all that much, but it's just one of those things, might as well. So, I don't know if he can get out anytime soon. I don't know how close anything is. But we have 20 minutes left on our potion. So we'll do that. We'll come back here. I'm going to grab some netherrack, and we're just going to make a little bit of a thing. I think he's going after, like, the pigment or something. But this is easy enough. He's up. I hate that glitch in Minecraft. Basically, mobs aren't always where they look like they are. Alright, cool. that is literally everything we needed. Now some of the ores are going to be exploding, but that's fine. I don't really care. The key part is that we have 4 nether stars. You know what? We should do a 5th. Let's go get enough stuff to get a 5th. So that we can make the immortal book. The vampire book. So we can attack this guy. Ow. No problem. Alright, let's get back home. While we still have all of this awesome potion effect. I'm probably going to tell the system how to make those potions because they are just so good. It's going to be a little bit of, it's just going to be some auto crafting, and none of it's really going to be difficult. Because if we look at the magical potions, they're just all the other potions, which is just the petal and then extreme essence and a water bottle. Water bottles are probably going to be the hardest thing to figure out. So let's go ahead and put this stuff away. And then I'm going to dump everything else in here. Let's get wither skulls times 1, 2, 3. And soul sand times 4. And head back into the nether. And we'll take care of yet another wither. So, didn't realize the wither was going to be quite this easy anymore. Makes me feel better about, we're going to want to kill, honestly, probably once we get the bound armor, we're going to want to kill our Gaia Guardian version 2. And that should be pretty easy, given everything. Like, the withers are probably a little bit more difficult than him. Really comparable. The biggest problem with him is just that he likes to knock you around. But we have knockback resistance, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, so as soon as he spawns, he's gonna head that direction for some reason, because he's after something. And let's just back off. And go to town. Oh no. Okay, we got the nether star. That is what's important. I don't think, yeah, I didn't think we were gonna die, but I was a little worried about that. And yeah, he's knocking holes into the lava. So we'll just shut those down for future. We could always make a, oh, what's it called? The warding. But I don't know that that's going to be necessary. The wand focus of warding, which would make blocks unbreakable, even to the wither, even to his little auto-destruct blocks. Like, you can't trap a wither. You can't trap a wither with, like, I don't know about bedrock, but pretty much any other block, you can't trap them anymore. Actually, it is only bedrock. Like, if you made an obsidian box, the little, like, eating noise, I guess, is what I'd call it, that the wither does, will actually allow him to break through the obsidian. So, you can't trap a wither unless it's bedrock or warded. Since I don't see us placing bedrock anytime soon, warded is going to be the key to that. So, with that taken care of, we have all this stuff. We have 5 nether stars. We're going to make 4 beacons. And let's see, what's the other stuff? Let's grab that. And whoops, let's grab that for no reason. How's our armor? Our armor looks great. So beacons are obsidian and glass. And we're going to want 4 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And then this last one, we're going to want the Observations of an Immortal. This book. So we just need a book. And this is a quest, actually. So making this is going to be nice. And I think that's going to unlock some other quests. So at the very least we can get that quest taken care of, and then Torn Asunder we need 9 times. So we need 9 torn pages. So we're going to get 1 there. And yeah, so if we look at this, this is kind of cool mechanic. So we have Observations of a Mortal, a Doom Scholar's account of discourse with the undead, specifically vampires. This is how you get into being a vampire, and I believe the game is going to force us to do that. I think down here in this one, I believe there's going to be quests down here as soon as we complete probably the next thing. But as you can see, like, there's a couple pages proving his work to her, a glass goblet again, something like that. So that is the end of that, and then we add a torn page, and now we have today, or should I say this evening, he told me of his first kill. And it's basically setting you up for getting through all of the stuff in becoming a vampire with witchery. So we'll do this until we can't anymore. We should have, yeah, 3 left. And that should be a quest as well. And that's all of the quests, actually. So we'll complete that, and that probably unlocked down here. Yes, Dark Desires. So we have to do... we have to become a vampire. I don't really want to do that right now. That'll be something we do much later. But as you can see, now this book is completed. And it tells you basically every single thing you can do and everything... basically everything to do with being a vampire. So that's probably going to be one of the last things we do if we can get away with that. Because vampires... low-level vampires can't stay out in the sun. They take damage and die. So I don't really want that. But let's go ahead and get our tier 5 guy going. Blood altar. So something like this. I want to activate these beacons more than anything just because it's going to look cool. Actually, they are all activated. We could fully activate them and have speed or haste. I don't really care about doing that. But, oh, that doesn't work. I put red glass here to see if it would make the beams red, because I thought that'd be cool, but evidently it doesn't work. So as you can see, we should have a tier 5 altar now. And we do. Awesome. So that will store a little bit more blood. But what we can do now is, before, this transfers 20 life essence every second. It should be a lot more now. And it should be able to take a lot more in, which will allow us to do this. So we'll put that in there, and we need 40,000 blood. We need this guy. And so we're draining this tank as fast as we can, but I don't think it's fast enough. So we're probably going to want this as well. Do some damage to ourselves. Make sure this just stays full. We need 40,000 blood for this. And that's to get the Master Blood Orb. Which is something we want, definitely. Some other things we could probably do is there's runes of acceleration that would help make this go faster. But as you can see, it's putting it about 100 at a time. And it will fill up, and then we can drain it back into the system. But let's activate our Blood Orb. Now we have a Master Blood Orb. And we need a ton of these weak blood shards. So, for this filled sockets, let's look at the sockets. We're going to need 24 of these, plus we'll need 4 more for the Soul Armor Forge, this guy, which is required to make the bound armor. So we need a total of 28 times 4 weak blood shards. So what I can do, luckily, is I have a ton of immune slates, and we can do something like this. So there's 35. That's not enough. We need like 100 and some. There is 60. That's getting close. So I'm going to put 1 in here. I don't want to ever use that 1. And we can... 1, we're going to... we'll keep that. So we're going to just fly over here And the big thing that we need to do is we need to get our first empty socket. So there's one. We can go ahead and make as many as we can. Balance grid. So there is 21. So we're pretty close. We need 7 more. It's not too bad. But we have to fill every single one of these, and they require 30,000 blood each. So our altar currently can only hold 16. We might want to increase that. So there is a couple of runes that will do that. One is augmented capacity, and then there is a superior capacity. So how could we make those? Rune of, let's see, acceleration is, these are really nice. They make, which I have, what, 4? They make the blood transfer go faster, and then the rune of dislocation allows it to transfer more each time. So you kind of want to have both. So I might make a few more of those, but we have augmented capacity, which is not too bad actually. And then there's superior capacity, which requires demonic slates. However, we can make those. That's not really a problem. Wait, hold on. We never had any runes of acceleration because ethereal slates are a tier 5 altar. So I could probably make some of these, but what we'll probably want to do is make a bunch of these guys, which will be a bunch of these. So we'll need a bunch of immune slates. So I've got a bunch of runes to make. We'll get this nice and full, but what we can do is go ahead and put our first socket in here and just make sure all these guys die. And that will fill up. It'll take some time, but it will fill up. And once it does, we'll have access to filled sockets. There's our first filled socket ever. Now we just need 27 more, which is a lot of blood. So I will tell you guys what. I'm going to go ahead and end the episode off here. And next time, we will make the bound armor. So what I'm going to do between episodes is I'm going to go ahead and get some more runes. I'm going to upgrade the blood altar considerably. Try to get this guy to essentially as much blood as it can possibly hold. And honestly, we'll fill this guy back up. So yeah, as you can see, it's about 100 every second. So more runes of dislocation means more blood transfer. I think it maxes out at a bucket a second, or a bucket a try, and then these runes of accelerations will make that go more often. So I'm going to make some runes of augmented capacity, and then I'm going to turn those into superior capacities, and basically just make as much blood as I can. I'm going to fill up all of these sockets, and next time we'll go ahead and make the bound armor, and then we'll have some fun. We'll fight some bosses and all that kind of fun stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!